guy asked me what my dream job was, and I told him that it's to be a stay-at-home mom, and he laughed in my face. Is something funny? What's funny?
It was a good run trying to get with someone that's age appropriate for me on Hinge. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to set the age preferences back to 50 or 60 or maybe even 70, just based off of the behavior of men my age. No, I'm kidding, but I actually did set it to 45. Men my age are terrifying.
It's not that I'm a gold digger. It's not that I want to take advantage of men and spend all their money. It's not that I don't have my own money. It's that I want a man to look at me and literally be sick at the thought of me having to spend my own money. I want a man to think of me as so precious that he just wants to spoil me. He just wants to do it. Not because he has to, because he just looks at me and is like, you're a princess, you shouldn't have to pay for anything.
It's the first time that we're speaking since he asked for my number. If I tell you I don't feel well, you say, I hope you feel better though, you're not my type.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. Women can't process why single men won't chase them anymore in modern dating. We got action. Let's cook.
One of my favorite things that I see on this app is non-single people telling us single people to get off the apps. The apps are terrible. Yeah, they are terrible. But they're like, go out, you know? Oh yeah, girl, just get ready and go out. The guys will come approach you. Yeah, they're either weird or do nothing. There's no man that just walks up with like a cute funny line, like, I don't know, like a cute little pickup line. They don't do that anymore. They have no balls.
So men approach you, and because it's not done like how it's done in the movies or whatever, your favorite book, it's not appreciated. The men that do approach you, they're weird. So it sounds like you don't like the options available to you. And the men you do want aren't sweating you. What doesn't she understand? What doesn't she understand? If you're not going to put in effort, what are we talking about here? See, they always prove men right to not chase them by what they're saying. So if a man chases you, he's going to be looked at as a weirdo, right? Especially if you wouldn't consider him. What is the point? Then if a man you're attracted to chases you, you're like, why is he doing this? This feels off because he should have attention of other women. He should be secure in himself. He should be confident. Look at this guy. They don't know what they want. When they ask for things, they want a rich guy. A rich guy could be placed in front of them. Oh, he's too clingy. He's too needy. Oh, he doesn't dress the certain type of way I need him to dress. Oh, he's not the certain height that I need him to be. You understand? They ask for things and it could be placed right in front of them. They still wouldn't want it. So what's the point in chasing them? There is no point in chasing them. Let's get the next one.
You know, I'm officially at the stage of being single where you just notice couples all around you. All I notice, just couples all around me. And then I think, damn, when is it going to be my turn?
The lack of initiative in dating is just, I mean, it's nothing new. It's everything. What I can't understand is how so many women talk about all they want is just a man to take a little bit of initiative. That's literally, and yet, like I've been talking to this guy on Hinge and it's been about 2 weeks and I was out of town, but we've been talking back and forth. Now I'm back in town. Hey, let's go out. So he was telling me about this thing and I just finally replied, I would love to hear more about that over drinks. Let me know if you're interested. Then he's like, oh, well, how about we exchange numbers or Instagram? And I was like, here's my Instagram, here's my number. He responds with his Instagram and his number. I can't do all the work. If I'm going to do all the work, I'm just going to date myself. Like I can't do everything, right?
The first clip is the results of a woman thinking that she's better than men. Then as time goes on, she realizes like, damn, I really do want a guy. And I'm looking at other women who never thought they were above men, who actually appreciate men, who get on with men. Damn, when is it going to be my turn? And it's not really that. She's just tired of paying her own bills, paying for her own drinks, paying for her own meals, not feeling appreciated by the opposite sex. That's all. That's all. But when you had your turn to get on and build, you didn't want to use it. This is another example of this. And the second chick doesn't understand that that guy was trying to marinate her. He was just trying to butter her up to eventually invite her to come straight to his crib. That's why he wants to get on the FaceTime. That's why he wants to get on the phone call. He's not giving you a date to go on a date. He doesn't want to do that. Women think just because men are on dating apps, they want to take women on dates. No. Men want to talk a little bit, get you on a FaceTime, then maybe another day or right there on the spot and invite you over. That's what's really happening there. She doesn't get it. She wants a guy to come in there, chase her around a little bit, invite her on a date, or invite her on a date super fast, enjoy the date and think she's the best thing since sliced bread, and keep doing this date thing over and over again. The men that you want don't have to do that, unfortunately for you. Let's get the next one.
Being an adult is realizing that your type ain't gonna marry you. Yep, you heard me. You heard me. Your type ain't gonna marry you. It stressed me out when I heard it though. God put that on my spirit and said, girl, share it with your friends. Share it with the cousins because they needed the girl. You want to get married to a good man. A good man. And a good man ain't your type. How do you feel about that, Niche? I don't know. I don't know. Whew. I think I'm the only chick on the internet that stresses herself out every single day. As soon as I open my mouth, it get dangerous. Whew. Being a realist sometimes is too much. The pressure is too heavy. It's too heavy. But they say you can manifest great things when you just speak it out loud, child.
This is funny because the guy that's actually their type, they need to change him. Something within them really just craves to change him into a guy that will settle with her. So doesn't it seem like they should chase men? Like the men that they want, you should chase men, because men aren't looking to chase a woman. They're looking for a woman that they don't need to change. She already has these qualities, these things that men are looking for. You're looking for a guy that you need to change. Men are looking for a woman that will just stay the same. So why would a man chase a woman when he already knows what he wants? You never know what you want. It flip-flops all the time, changes like the weather. So yeah, go chase the guy that you need to convince. You need to change his mind. Yes, women should chase that guy down. He's the prize after all, no? But I respect her honesty because she's like, yo, our type isn't really good for us and they ain't looking to take us seriously. So why is that your type deep down inside? There's something wrong there. Why would we want something that doesn't want us back? And see, the more men wake up to that and they're like, nah, I ain't dealing with that. Off the first message, first interaction, women are like spun. What the hell's going on? He values himself. They don't value themselves, but then they try to come out here and twist the narrative of, I have high standards and I'm a high value woman and this, that, and the third. But why is your type a guy that typically doesn't want you? Make that make sense. Let's get the next one.
I am devastated. So I met this dude online and I flew out here to Miami. He is not picking up. The phone is going straight to voicemail. I've been calling him since I got to this airport. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I didn't get no rental. I didn't get no hotel. Like, he booked all of that stuff. So now I'm just sitting here and his phone is going straight to voicemail. And all this stuff, like, I'm so irritated. Like, I know I did not just get played.
I'm having the worst time of my life, literally. I flew all the way to Chicago to meet a man who was supposed to take me on a date. I've been here for 2 days. We haven't been on a date or anything. So I asked him, like, are we going to do something? Because, you know, I only have like a 4-day trip. He gets so annoyed. He was like, I took many girls on dates. I took them skating. I took them shopping. And it got me nowhere. Where those girls at now? He was like, I'm not taking you on a date. You can get to know me right here in my house. And I'm just like, huh? So in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe we'll get to know each other. And then eventually, like, we could go out and still do stuff. He was like, what's wrong with us chilling in the house watching TV? And I'm just like, I don't have a problem with it. But it's like, show some interest. And he was basically like, well, I booked your flight. That's the interest. This is what he feeded me. This is what he fed me. It's crazy.
Why would you meet a stranger in both these instances, right? Why would you meet a stranger and even allow them to fly you out. You know why? Because these men are using their Instagrams and their Snapchats. They're using this to promote a lifestyle, whether they live it or they're faking it till they make it, right? And these women see this and they're like, yo, I want a piece of that. Let me take him up on this offer. Or they'll even get themselves there, right? The first chick is stranded. So now you're stranded trying to chase after something. You don't know if he has it like that. The second chick, she comes over and I guarantee you he hit it. And bro, it's funny. Now you could get to know me right in the crib. I did this before, I did that before. He didn't have to do all of that. But she's like, this is what he's feeding me. Fast food. Yeah. She thought she was going to come over there and get wined and dined. They were going to go here and go here. Get this experience, this experience. For what? What did you do to earn that? Shit, he's bugging even flying her out. But what did you do to earn that? I'm telling you, they will see a guy that looks like he has it, and then they will try to weasel their way in there. It's crazy. Poverty-stricken behavior. Why would you even want that from a dude? See, the women that respect themselves say, no, I'll pay for my portion. I don't want you to think that I owe you anything, even though I'm feeling you. You understand? I got this. I don't need somebody to spend money on me, spend bread on me, because I got me. I got respect for myself. I can carry my own weight. Yeah, I like him, but I don't want him to get the wrong idea. I actually do want to get to know him and get on with him. And even if she was to take him up on the offer, he pays for it, she's going to thank him and she's going to return, right? She's going to return that energy with reciprocating. I got the next one. Oh, I was actually thinking that we could do this weekend. These women that are doing this, bro, this is low vibrational. Why would you fly out to meet with a stranger? Because you're thinking you're about to get over on them. I don't even feel sorry for these chicks. Let's get the next one.
I get why some guys prefer having hoes over a girlfriend. Like, having a girlfriend costs significantly more than having like 5 people that you're dating.
See, men who are thirsty for relationships, they're thirsty to chase women down, to lock them down. This is my dream girl, right? Your wallet's gonna come with that. And men that think this way have no problem opening up their wallets. This is why I tell you, when you're on channels like this, or you understand this information, you are set apart. You're not a male, you're a man. Because the average male will be obsessed with a woman, will open his wallet for a woman who hasn't proven anything. There's never a problem with the guy going above and beyond, opening up his wallet, really caring about his chick. What did she help him build? How has she been there for him that other people just can't match? What does she do that contributes to his life? And the men that are sexually appealing can have multiple women, as opposed to the average guy who's like, I gotta have this chick. So yeah, it is cheaper for guys who understand and actually have this way about attracting women. But the average guy, yeah, he's gonna get put through the ringer. And we see it time and time again. So remind me again, what do men get out of chasing women? Absolutely nothing. So this was women can't process why single men won't chase them anymore in modern dating. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
I hate my fucking small Romanian city, man, because why am I going to the club and I am expected to pay an entrance fee? For reference, this is what I was wearing. Like, this is my butt. This is what I look like. Okay, I changed now because it was uncomfortable, but this is what I look like. I live in big cities, okay? I'm a digital nomad. I live in big cities. That's where I thrive. I am in Seoul. I am in Tokyo. I am in Taipei. I am in the fucking big city. I am in New York City. You will not catch me paying money to exist in a club. That is not my job. My job is not to pay money to exist in a club, okay? I am in the club attracting the men. And the men are the one going to the bar, making money for your fucking club.
I've seen a bunch of women say everyone's too broke to date. You need money to like someone? Maybe you're just a piece of shit.